I was at university here, effectively never left. We live near Trent Bridge. The city is very much my city, and I know it very, very well indeed.
I think I've been interested in places and space for convening since I was a teenager. And for me, the best places are those with really rich narratives, really strong, characterful neighbourhoods with memorable kind of stories around them. So I think I've always been interested in storytelling and in the spaces, the stages that hold those stories, the platform for those stories. So for me, public space is a platform for communities to meet each other. This quarter, we hope, will be very distinctive. The aim is that it's complementary to the other Nottingham quarters, but yet differentiated and contrasting. We would like people to go there and say, oh, that's really different, that's really special, that's really memorable. And with that kind of overarching island theme, obviously there's a huge amount we can do with the landscape to bring nature to life and to bring the characterful quality that we have in mind.
This is a scheme which is very bespoke to not just Nottingham, but this very part of Nottingham as well. And the whole site is anchored really on Nottingham's canal. The canal over the last few years has become a real beating heart for Nottingham and the people who live in Nottingham, whether it's for exercises, for paddleboarding, for canoeing, and for leisure traffic on there. Not only that, but we're right next door to the to the lace market area, one of the most famous and important places, in the Industrial Revolution. And we are cheek by jowl with that. We're right next to Sneinton Market, a real sort of arts area as well. So, we've got some great surrounding places, and the design response is very much as a result of its location. I think there was a real sort of shift in re-looking at the master plan that had been on the table up until then, really as a result of COVID, I think, because of course we were seeing our work patterns changing, our living patterns changing, a real desire for open space and greenery and things like that. So those were some big motivators really to have another fundamental look at the plan.
To get people back to work, to get people back to wanting to live in cities and really choosing to live in cities, we need to significantly inject nature into the heart of those environments. So it's released us to be even more passionate and even more driven to create environments like the Island Quarter.
And the size of the site allows great flexibility, and it allows a wide range of uses as well. So what's going up on site at the moment, if you see on site, is a leisure building with restaurants and bars that'll be overlooking the corner of the canal. There'll be all different typologies of housing, apartments to rent or apartments for sale. There'll be offices. We're right next to biosciences, the bioscience campus as well. So a huge mix there.
When you really come to the heart of this place, we're setting the scene for something different. And phase one obviously delivers a whole new square next to the canal, and then we'll actually deliver the starting point of a linear park that will actually sort of create a very, very different setting. And we've been speaking about the concept of an urban river and the concept of an archipelago at the heart of this place, which actually creates this sort of softness. So when you really arrive at the heart of the Island Quarter, you're immediately greeted with a far more generous approach to a really verdant, really verdant landscape. So instantly, as you look in, you see green. As you arrive, you see green, and you really feel a differentiation. Nottingham's history is full of pioneering spirit, independent spirit, and that's still very alive in the people of Nottingham. And I think it's really important that this place represents that, responds to that, and invites the widest communities to get involved in its evolution.